So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and...
Oh, what has happened here? Goes down, but nothing given. Cuts out the supply. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook the engine of this team, this guy, Wataru Endo. He's an effective shield, we know that, in front of the defence. That's his job. Always keeping a solid structure to things. But he becomes the constant, the power when others are drifting in and out of form at times. He has to maintain a level that always gets him close to a yellow card, but he does well to avoid them, and he's key in this team.
Okay, interesting. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Darwin. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Celtic with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Salah. Now it's Diaz. Aim forwards. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Elliott. Diaz. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Will be a throw-in. Nice interception, well timed. Mohamed Salah. He's had it taken off him. Well, that's well seen too. That is good alertness. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Taken back almost at once. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Schlupp. Swept in. And he'll shoot here! Goal! Celtic! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
After 38 minutes is...
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Elliott. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's Salah. It's a sharp pass. It's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the runner. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Just a quick
On the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Celtic leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Bradley. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Spread neatly. Mohamed Salah. Konate. Oh, can he get onto this? Gomez. And that has put paid to that. Bradley. Robertson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good-looking ball. And the flag has shot a goal! And he hits the net! They have themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Celtic really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Oh, that's a key interception. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And Dyke clears it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Johnston. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Salah. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Kasper Schmeichel sends that a long way. Schlupp.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see...
He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread out to the left. Mohamed Salah.
This is the time you need that pace.
Diaz. Robertson. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he knocks it clear. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nunez chasing after it. Schlupp gets into some space. Konate can get it clear.
Well, they deserve an awful...
Great chance! Goal! Celtic! And they're back in front.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
The goal scorer after 78 minutes is number 38, Ryder. Substitution on the field, number 41, Hatate.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10,
Celtic go into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue, and then when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
And the shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is very well defended. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Into the last 5 minutes. Gravenberg. Endo. Robertson. Gravenberg.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Endo. Now it's Chiesa. Stripped tidily.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gravenberg. Chiesa. And the number on the board is 3. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And there goes the final whistle. Celtic can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
This is a Lost Children's announcement.
How would you summarise what we've seen? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
This stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a great ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gently done.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Climbs up big! Goal! Atalanta!
There is the breakthrough. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Numero 11.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tapsoba spots it and intercepts. Then it's Xhaka. So just a one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. Duron did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Wirtz.
Great ball, shot a goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
First quarter of an hour gone.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's ended up in no man's land.
Oh, super find.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back into the middle, over to the left.
Looking tidy in possession here. Mukiele. De Ketelara.
And that could set him on his way. It's a mighty effort! Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tapsoba is there, and he can get that clear.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Adli. Now it's Xhaka. Granit Xhaka.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tapsoba. He's a sharp little ball here. And claimed it back swiftly. Mukiele. 30 minutes gone.
Tries a shot!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lookman. Oh, that's well spotted. Tar. Andrik. That's Wirtz. Lookman. Andrik gets across to intercept that. Retegi.
Lookman.
Atalanta really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Tapsoba clears it away. Lukman.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Great hit! He has done it!
And with that goal comes comfort. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Atalanta are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Wirtz.
Oh, that was vital. That's really well cleared.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lukman.
Good purposeful running this.
Spread it left. That has been knocked clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Atalanta in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. Tapsoba.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
It's a good spell of possession, this, by Leverkusen finding their passes. And they're back on the ball again. Hermoso. And it's Xhaka. And that's a superb pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Could move up a gear here. Lukman. Atalanta, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's been caught napping. To Catalana!
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Oh, smashing header. That's a half-decent try.
Scalvini certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Hermoso. Tar. Mukiele. And it's Tar. Andrić.
L'affluenza di
Just about up to the hour now.
15.601 spettatori.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, this looks sharp. Andrić. Hermoso. Granit Xhaka. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mukiele. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Here's Tar. Hermoso. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Goes for the header!
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Mukiele producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's there to belt it away. Bayer Leverkusen have reclaimed it. And it's Xhaka. Mukiele. Looking for options for movement.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 8.
Palacios gets across and deals with it. Hoffman. And here's Schick. Short changes him with that pass. Emuso. And the flag has stayed. Real chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's another good win of the ball. The Rome.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Kolasinac. An instinctive delivery. And they can counter here. Lookman. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Emuso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And a few accusing looks coming his way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schick. And he's in on goal. Schick. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's a good ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Bayer Leverkusen really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Kolasinac. He's felt that, hasn't he? Retegi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's just beyond his... Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And that will be it. Atalanta are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Retegi taking in the accolades. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Griezmann goes on a charge down the left. Good spot, he's seen the run. Plays it in low. And through to the goalkeeper. And he's straight offside. Alvarez. De Paul. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that...
Can he put it away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Solot. Koopmeiners. Still goalless at the moment. Vlahovic. Koopmeiners. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to get it clear. Molina with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's just beyond his reach. Well, nicely intercepted.
there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Ha segnato al 26esimo minuto, numero 20.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Longley makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the...
Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. It's really well cleared. And he's lost his man. Can he finish? And another try! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bremer.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Alvarez. And here's Griezmann. Javi Galan skims one. Shot a goal! They've scored! And the comeback is complete. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Sorloth demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Sorloth. And it's Griezmann. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's been shifted off it.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Could move up a gear here. Javi Galan engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Griezmann. That pass isn't the best. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Vlahovic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Locatelli. That pass has been well intercepted. Vlahovic is herring after that one. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Javi Galan.
Galan is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And here's Griezmann. Javi Galan. Kalulu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Jimenez looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quieting him down now.
Griezmann. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Here comes another cross. Cambiasso is there to clear.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Stood up well to him there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vlahovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gives it back. Some really good ball movement. Oh, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. This might spell danger. Now the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big. He's scored. And this is getting better and better. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Javi Galan. Koke. Surlot. And the shot! And that has been cleared.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 26 viene sostituito con il numero 19. Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Now who's going to be first to this? Out to the left it goes. Javi Galan tries a cross. And it's Griezmann. Solid! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Vlahovic. Well timed, excellent interception. Chance here to counter. Griezmann. The final 5 minutes. Colomboani. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Correa. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Correa.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Surlot fiddles it through. There's no flag. Gallagher, skillfully cut out here, and that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Griezmann taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
We have already started here.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
This is the time you need that pace. Barcola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the pass is intercepted. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Shifted upfield. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this fella, Alexander Zinchenko, for his versatility and his nous. He'll be switching between so many different positions depending on whether his team has possession. He's just very effective on the ball as a breaker of lines.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Vitinha.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia! Gabriel Jesus.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a big chance! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And he's picked out the run. He might be in here.
Ødegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here...
Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but, of course, it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Played back in, no way through, so back it comes. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Nicely intercepted. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Trossard. Now it's Ødegaard. White. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Arsenal leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out, and the score is 1-0. Fabian Ruiz. He's through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. Zinchenko gets into a good position.
It is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a throw-in. Zinchenko.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide.
White kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And he cuts out the supply.
Odegaard. Gabriel Jesus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hakimi. Hernandez. And we hit half-time.
Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He has found a way through.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Kvaratskhelia chasing after it.
It'll be a throw-in.
Threads one in. Havertz! And he's lost his man. Can he put it away?
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Now he's off and running. Hakimi. Bakula is onto this.
Bakula has another goal. Sticks it away. They are right back in business.
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Le numéro 17.
Paris Saint-Germain have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's been cut out, well played. Rice. Havertz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Foot in.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gabriel Jesus.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
That has been knocked clear. Gabriel Jesus. Vitinha. And they can counter here. And that's been won straight back. Fabian Ruiz chasing after it. Fabian Ruiz. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fabian Ruiz.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hernandez makes the interception. Some really good ball movement. Cleared away. Havertz.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Trossard. Now it's Trossard. In with a header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3.
So, time and changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro
Arsenal
5.
take the lead.
Le numéro 29.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Le numéro 33.
Havertz.
Le numéro 47.
And he was alert to it.
Le numéro 9. Attention.
They can break here.
Changement.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hakimi. Oh, it's Dembele.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Paris Saint-Germain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, that's a key interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Hakimi.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Oh,
temps
well
additionnel.
played, well played. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Merino. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Vitinha. And he's in hits one! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, nice touch. Climbs up big! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Arsenal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Havertz taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now the finish! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And there's green grass ahead of him. Talisca, cross into the box. Oh, smashing header! And that was very necessary. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zirkzee. Oh, red, nice interception. Menu. Now it's Eriksson. Eriksson proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Højlund. Højlund showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Is number 9, Edin Dzeko.
Fenerbahce are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Quarter of an hour played. And here's Højlund. That's a little off target. Now it's Eriksson. Well, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been cleared. And he's there to clear it. There's the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, good ball. Great work on the overlap. Amrabat. Højlund. To Bruno Fernandes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Talisca. He's through, now is he in? Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a change. And it's come back out to him. Menu. Højlund. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Yandash. Højlund. Zirkzee. And he welcomes it in. And the pass is intercepted. Amrabat. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Diogo Dalot. He can run onto that. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Manchester United have their third corner. Højlund! Swung in towards the middle. And back out it comes. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played. And here's Højlund. Could move up a gear here. Yandash. Saint-Maximin. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Dzeko. Saint-Maximin. That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. That's really well manoeuvred. Saint-Maximin. Osei Samuel. And a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good-looking ball. Kostic could try cutting inside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played into space out wide. Onana deals with it effortlessly.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That pass has been well intercepted. Osei Samuel, he's dealt with that really well. No foul, says the referee. Chance here to counter. No. And we hit half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Fenerbahce have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. Casemiro. Højlund. Not the most accurate pass. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, important interception. Kostic. And the counter is on. Well, that looks a good ball through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Fenerbahce really do look to have it all sewn up here.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Diego Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Kostic. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
Tries a shot! This time, surely! He's kept it out just.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Eriksson. Really fierce, close defence. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what an in for the pieces! They're up to 5 corners now. And that should get the job done. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Real chance! Danger averted for now. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Kostic. It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth, and a ghost like the rival to get his head to the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Maguire. Number 23, Shaw.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Mainu.
Things
Number
looking
14,
so easy, almost too
Eriksen.
easy here.
Coming on the field, number 6, Lisandro Martinez. Number 13,
That's a shade
number
optimistic.
25, Ugarte.
He has slightly
Number
undercooked
7,
that one.
Fenerbahce
Mount.
clearly didn't help
Substitution
themselves
in
by
progress.
telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's played him through. And the shot! Goalkeeper's ball. Fenerbahce do have a chance to counter here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's had it nicked away. Gets his pass away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Osei Samuel. Interesting ball. Dzeko. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Dzeko
Really was well marshalled there because he was...
Has a go! Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Corner count is rising. That's 6. Cleared without complication. Bout of passing here, really easy on shot and goal! He scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. 2 minutes to be added on. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello attendees, this is a
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Please
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. As you can see, we've already started here. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Coman! Now it's Nketiah, and they can counter here. And he welcomes it in. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Kimmich cuts it out, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Danger averted for now. Eze! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Davis gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Eze. Munoz. Cleared without hesitation. Chance here to counter. Coman. He's had it taken off him. Richards. Now he's off and running. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nketiah with the cross. Davis gets it away. Shifting it to the flank.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Kane. Some really good ball movement. Corner. Bayern Munich with the corner, there first. And he's taking no chances there. Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. Crystal Palace looking to pass their way through. Almost half an hour in now. Can he get onto this? Eze.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Keeper's ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Nketiah. Oh, that's a fine interception. Elise. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gehi is there, and he can get that clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mateta, Nketiah, Mitchell is charging up on the overlap. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lovely, and the shot! Well, there's the clearance. Oh, it's come loose. Nketiah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's felt that, hasn't he? Mitchell. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Nketiah. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's looking wide. Mitchell in acres of space out wide. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Pinches it off him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries a header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Aim forwards. Goretzka. Played out to the right. Pass is just off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It's a pretty loose pass. Eze. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's found support out wide. Olise, he's picked his way through. And that has been cleared. Upamecano.
Bayern Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 19, Alphonso Davies. Number 8, Leon Goretzka. Number 17, Olise.
And here's the chance to counter.
Number 21.
Now it's Lima.
Ito. Number 22.
Lima.
Guerrero. Number 27. Lima. Number 10. Sane. Substitution in
Could move
progress.
up a gear here. That's been cut out, well played. No, again there's no way through. Crystal Palace leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Corner number 2 then. Nicely by the defence. Arteta. Hughes. Nicely intercepted. Deftly out wide. Upamecano touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Gehi tries to clear.
Bayern Munich have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And here's Sané. Passes short and sharp. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Richards gets rid without sophistication. Deep into stoppage time. Looking tiny in possession here. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. And he's had a shot! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer, number 2, Upamecano.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia
Fitness
from
and
today's
fatigue,
match
the key
is
factors
on
now
sale in
as
the
we head
stadium.
for extra time.
Substitutions taking place.
Into extra time we go. Crystal Palace pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Mateta! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Mateta fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And And he gets rid in a hurry. Hughes. Real chance here. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's a superb pass. That is a brilliant interception. Musiala.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Guerrero. Musiala. Oh, there's a probing ball. Sarr. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
It's Kane! And that's a real chance missed. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Kane. Now it's Coman. Guerrero. Musiala. That'll be a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Crystal Palace are looking to go forward now. Threads one in, played right into his path. Hughes.
Great chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Goal! Number 19, Hughes. Substitution on the field, number 2.
That's it for the first period of extra time.
Volunteers for each block, please
Yeah,
report
90
to the
minutes
staff
long
room
gone,
immediately.
15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? We are already back underway. This really has big header! And he's there to clear it. Now that's well seen too. Kimmich. Sane providing an outlet and climbs up big! Should have equalised.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Lerma. And it's Chilwell. Sarr. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Kamada. He has found a way through. Mateta tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Lerma. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Lerma. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
His positioning was spot on. And the referee brings it to a close. Crystal Palace proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Please be made aware that smoking
Hughes
is only permitted
voted
in
man of the
designated
match,
areas
and
within these
deservedly
grounds.
so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.